Hi everyone, it's me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about something that everyone on YouTube has gone through in one way. Not bullying and being picked on or put down, because yeah, that happens to be a big thing. But this happens to be a big thing, copyright or ownership, which would be ownership or ownership. Now, you might say to yourself, Jordan, everyone knows about ownership. Yeah, they do know about it. But ownership law has been around, at least the wanted rights one has probably been around for a long time. And a lot of folks think it needs to be updated and shifted around. Now, why some folks say this is that when a lot of folks are doing fair work, they're usually met with someone saying, I own that stuff that you're, yeah, I know, but I'm making fun of it. I'm putting it down. I'm scathing it. I'm giving my thoughts on it. I'm shifting it out. I'm shifting the meaning of it. I'm making it a new kind of film or a new kind of show. So, yeah, but at the end of the day, I didn't fully upload it as it was. But I still own it, so you can't do anything with it. But there's a thing called fair work. It's offshoot into the ownership law. Well, I don't care. I own it, and you can't do anything with it. Well, that's not fair. Yeah, well, fair work. I don't think there should be a thing called fair work. Good luck on fighting me with it. Well, come on. You mean I can't do fair work? You're not gonna, it's my stuff and I own it. You don't own, yeah, you do own the stuff, but I shifted it. I shifted the song. I shifted the drawing. I shifted the light. I made fun of it. I put it down. I scathed it. I did all kinds of things. I shifted it out, so now it's no longer what it was. It's another kind of film, another kind of show now. It's not what it was. Well, I don't care. That's mine, and I'm going to tell YouTube that you did something wrong with my stuff, and you're going to get ownership struck on. Strike on. Yeah. And there are many folks out there that happens to them every day. Not me, because I don't work with anyone else's stuff. But there are folks out there who they believe in their mind that their films or work or whatever will fall underneath fair work. It's their belief that they have done enough to shift out the meaning of it. You know, but at the end of the day, a lot of businesses choose to not see it as fair work. Some do, some don't. Viacom, or I should say CBS, was one of those businesses that did not see it that way. And then for a long time, if you were fair working any of their old if there any of their live drawing shows or films or whatever they did, they would say that you were not following their ownership. And unless you knew how to go through and deal and how to go through and fight them on it, which some did and some did not, and even if you did happen to win that it was fair work, you knew that it was just another film that was going to go down. Yeah, and what are you going to do about it? Well, I ain't not gonna do nothing about it, because at the end of the day, I don't work with anyone else's stuff. But I think it's sad that you don't believe in fair work. Well, I don't. I do believe in fair work, but you can't. But you can't take any of my stuff. Well, you know, folks are always making fair work of your show every day. They're either making fun of it, putting it down, scathing it, shifting out the songs, shifting out the brightness of it. There are folks there are folks that are always doing stuff and shifting out the meaning of it. You know? And I think you should look fair work. You know? That you should understand what the unlikeness between what is seen as ownership and what is seen as fair work. And I think CBS or Viacom was always guilty in the past of not knowing the unlikeness, or just being a creep and just doing it because they knew some folks couldn't lawyer up, you know, on it. But it's not like it is what it is, you know. I'd be like, alright, you win. That's your work. I'm going to take the film down. Forgive me forever thinking that I could either make fun of, put down, or scathe, or shift out the song, or shift out the brightness, or do any of that stuff to make it unlike, because you don't see it as fair work. That's right. I don't see it as fair work. It's mine, films, my stuff. And fair work is just some bullshit that someone makes up for forgiveness for taking somebody else's work. Now, at the end of the day, I don't think SpongeBob would actually believe that or say that. I don't know. But I do believe the folks at CBS, Viacom, and Nickelodeon offshoot of it would happen to see it that way. And for a long time, they would say that that was their work, and that no one had the right to do anything to shift out the meaning of it. How dare they take our stuff and then make fun of it, or scathe it, or put it down, or shift out the songs, or shift out the brightness, or shift out the saga and tale that's going on. You know, or how dare they do that? How dare they make fair work out of something? You know? But I don't think that Viacom or CBS these days, I don't think they do what they once did. But, you know, it is a big thing. Now, before I end this film, I am thankful that I have never gotten in a bun of ownership over anything. Because I don't put anything in there. Yeah, there's dolls, but they were made for everyone to play with and gather and do whatever they want to do with it. So it would be hard for all the businesses out there to get ownership over all the dolls that they made when they made them for folks to play with and stuff. But beyond that, there isn't any songs, there isn't any films or plays or shows or anything in any of my films that someone could say that was theirs. I am frightened of fair work because it doesn't really shield you, and I am truly frightened of ownership law because even though it's around to shield folks and their works, it can put you in a bind when it comes to some websites. Now, when it comes to YouTube, YouTube is a little more good with it. But Twitch, there is no shielding at all. So if you like that film, then follow me here at Jordan Long. Or watch the other film I made yesterday over here. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you tomorrow.